was just thinking, all right, so basically, but like glitter is like nuclear waste, like everything. Just the pieces of the microplastics, the forever chemicals, all this shit. Food too. Anything that goes so far from nature that it doesn't just naturally break down is wrong, because it's in conflict with the law and order of nature, with God's way. And people would say, well, then my Dockers will get stained because I don't have Scotchgard, or I'll have to paint more often because it'll fade much quicker, and this will limit, some of the things. But that's the way it's supposed to be. If you think about, we are all supposed to, and whatever we build, our abodes and the things we use, should break down organically just like the animals in their abodes. Just as the food that we consume would be in the same capacity, and it breaks down in our little ecosystem that we have in here, just like we and everything that we create and use should break down in our ecosystem, just as the way everything else does, and all of the organic compounds and everything, and the things that we use, like that we rely on. Gold, the currency, gold is an amazing conductor of electricity. Piezoelectric properties in things like quartz, we rely on that, and petroleums. These are all things that are produced that do have like magical properties, miraculous properties that God's given to us, that all stay in keeping with what I'm speaking about, this organic law, this law of staying true, staying faithful, not selling out, and holding the line to only putting in, because all the other things are in alchemy. When we make these chemicals and we do these things, we're saying we know, like we're a fucking Lucifer. We know better than you. We can do it. We can do it. All these things that we try to do it. Oh, that's the old way. Let's do it. There's a reason why. And a reason, if you can't figure it out, then you're not smart enough, or you didn't think long enough. Or you don't have the pieces. All because everything that's not in that organic way causes cancer and causes problems. Everything that we consume in any fact, even like the visuals, any levels of violence, levels of the foods, the chemicals, all these things that we consume that would never happen outside of men fucking around. Just like you'd never get something that potent in nature. Like cocaine comes with coke leaves. That's nothing more than a little bit of caffeine. It's a caffeine gummy if you eat the leaves. It's not cocaine. Once things go beyond that, there's going to be consequences that you are not prepared to deal with. You are not prepared to deal with. God doesn't make them like that for a reason. He knows a thing or two. He's not fucking stupid. He would have used plastics. God didn't work in plastics because God's not stupid. We are. The GMOs, all these things. Every single thing that I'm going to say about our impact on the world and our spirits, about like consumption of violence and sex and everything, it all follows the same pattern, the same rhythm, the same laws, the same keep it simple, stupid, the same fucking, that organic and natural, just like titties, asses, is good for food, and levels of sex and violence and success, all these things, we just have been extra in every fucking way. And the things that we've done, we are too stupid to know not to do them. We sure as hell we can't undo them, because even if we were smart enough to not do them, we probably wouldn't know how to undo them. It would take somebody smarter than us who would never do that, who could possibly come up with a solution to undo it, which cannot happen. It doesn't exist. Everything that goes outside of the, can it be done in nature? Can it be done in that somewhat in that degree? There's going to be consequences that there's a reason why it doesn't come like that. It doesn't come in that serving for a reason. It doesn't come in that finishing that material for a fucking reason. But if you order from Lucifer, it does. Yeah, well, he's a fucking fool, and then so are you. There you go. Pattern. It stays within this. It's the same. Cross everything, 100%. And then as just in all the certain reports, just at the end, Jesus. He's the only way you get in. Get to know him. That's pretty the end of days. Jesus died for our sins. It's like, what was the point? It's like, he's taking a fall for it. There you go. Get that. Put that on. Okay, fine. Move on. Did you get that? All right, good enough.